We are out here on a windy day. Hopefully you can hear me. And got a Laker on here. So this is on the November special. Doesn't feel real big. We're fishing. I started pretty shallow, but we switched to real deep. We're in 140 feet of water. There was plenty of fish shallow, but I just couldn't get them to bite on anything. So this wind just picked up. It's only 8 in the morning. It wasn't supposed to kick up till noon. So we'll see how long we can stay out here. Hopefully we don't get blown off the lake right off the bat. It's feeling like we're going to get blown off the lake. This might be a little bigger than I thought it was. Some pretty good head shakes now. Sometimes in this deep water, it's just really hard to tell how big they are, but this is definitely waking up, feeling a lot better. So yeah, sweet. We're not going to rush it to the surface, giving it just a little bit of time really increases the likelihood that we can release this without the descending device. Actually, this is feeling like a good fish. He just was, I think, swimming with the boat when he first hit. It was a really subtle bite, which isn't uncommon for Lakers. I think he came up, grabbed the plug, and I saw the rod bump a couple times, and then I just saw it kind of just moving real subtle. And you can probably, I'll show in the video, I think I sit and watch it for a minute. I pull it out of the rod holder and feel it for a second, and then I feel, some head shakes on there and know that I have a fish on and start getting after it. But these Lakers can be tricky that way, where even some really big fish can really fool you into thinking maybe you don't have a fish on, or maybe it's just a real small fish. Whew, that wind, bad. I think it's gonna get us off this lake earlier than we want. I was hoping to fish at least till 1 or 2. He's taking a little line there. But we'll just see what we can do. Okay, I don't see any color yet, but oh, there he is. Not a big fish, but for a slow day, probably a 27-incher maybe, something like that. So there we go. Lyman's do it again. That's a November special. Pretty sweet lure. I've taken off the front treble. Makes it a little easier to get the hooks out and reduces tangles. This rod I've got a herring rig, but if we hit another one on the Lyman, I'll probably switch it out for sure. So we'll get him out of here. Nice, healthy fish. Goes. Fish on. So, not real big, doesn't feel like. I switched off that herring rig to another Lyman, so this is kind of that Wonder Bread color one. Yeah, this one might be even smaller than the first, or maybe barreling out. Well, the wind is, give the motor some more juice to manage it. Hopefully they don't get tangled. This one might have barreled out, or it's just a dink. Because this is not waking up. It's getting less of a fight, so we'll see. We'll give it a minute. See if it wants to burp out a little. Give it another minute. Hopefully it will. If not, we'll descend it. Well, that wind is horrible. Hopefully you can hear me. Oh yeah, just a dink. I'm not even gonna net this one. But I don't think we'll have to. All right, just right there in the lip. Oh, just spit up a little fish. Oh, stop. So, maybe a 20-incher. Like that. Yay, boom, there he goes. He paused for just a second when he hit the water and then took off like a rocket. So that's what you want. And spit up a mostly digested little something. I don't know what it is, but all right, we'll get back at it. All right, we got a fish on. Must be another dink. Shallow up just a little. the wind's blowing us into shallow waters. Okay, hopefully. I think just another little one. This is on that Wonder Bread again. It's a little bigger. Bigger than the last one, I should say. I think we're going to have to, well, we'll see. I say it might be barrow trauma, but little guy. Oh, don't get hooked in there. And on that Wonder Bread, once again, just running the back hook, 4-inch lineman, doing work. Okay, just a little fat guy. Once again, probably 20 inches is all, but we'll get it out of here. Looks like he's going to get descended. So if you haven't watched my video on my homemade descending device, check it out. Works really well. There he goes. You can see him going down on the fish finder. We're going to get him at least halfway down, and then we'll let him loose. Here we go. You can see I pulled off right there, and then that's him right there swimming down. Just no problem. Head right to the bottom. So it is getting windier and windier. So we're gonna just troll a little bit further and then pull up our gear and blast in. There's a little protected cove right by where the launch is. I may check that If it looks really good, we may troll just briefly for some rainbows if it's pretty calm. But most likely this will be it for the day. So I don't know if you can hear me with this wind. I do have a new mic going. Hopefully it's a little better than just the GoPros. But 3 Lakers, 2 of them probably under 20, 18. One of them maybe 25 to 27. I didn't weigh or get a close measurement on any of them. And all 3 on limans. I ran herring rigs a few times today. They just haven't been producing. And I switched out, tried a few different limans, 2 of them on that Wonder Bread, 1 on the November special, the bigger fish. And, you know, good morning. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm hoping for, you know, those 30+ inch fish at a minimum. But sometimes that's how it is. You just catch, you know, a few pups and, you know, nice day on the water other than it's getting windy. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll catch you later and fish on.